Hi, Bianca. I think your mic is mute. Don't know if
Hello?
someone can unmute your mic.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, now I hear you. Nice to see you again. I don't know if you remember me, but I was the guy in Repentigny and Gatineau doing all your junior tournament. I used to work for TVA Sports. I don't know if you remember me, but we used to do a couple interviews together when you were younger. So yeah, just now I lost you again. I don't hear you again.
How about now?
Oh, now it's good.
Okay. It's when it's red,
So
it's good. I do remember your face.
thank you, thank you. You at the time you were easier to reach out to do
Yeah.
interview.
A lot has changed.
It does, and I'm happy for you to be honest,
Thank you
and
so much.
I'm happy that I saw you grow like this. So
Yeah.
the thing we're doing together is half and half Tennis Canada's questions, and also for my French podcast, which is the official National Bank Open podcast.
Okay.
So I'm asking half and half.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Tennis Canada if you're okay with it.
Yes, sure.
Marc Antoine, can you confirm that it's taping right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. Thank you. So Bianca, we're gonna start with some rapid fire questions. Do you have a TV series that you would recommend and why?
Ozark. It was super entertaining to watch. A lot was going on. And a lot of plot twists.
All right. Most satisfying way to win a point.
Ace. Or forehand winner. Or drop shot.
You want to choose one?
Drop shot. I'm going with the drop shot.
Why?
Because it's very satisfying. It's probably the most satisfying because I've been working a lot on that drop shot over the years and I've finally perfected it.
If you were not playing tennis, what sport would you do?
I'd either do 100-meter track or skating, figure skating.
Figure skating. Did you do figure skating when you were younger?
Yes, I did.
Cool. If you could change only one rule in tennis, what would it be?
Um, no third set win by 2 games at the Grand Slams. Just keep it regular.
Purist.
What's that?
You're a purist. I mean, you like.
I just, it could go on forever, and I just prefer it when it's just up to 6 games, and then tiebreaker.
Funniest moment with a fan.
I didn't hear that.
Funniest moment
Funniest.
with a fan.
After the U.S. Open, when I was walking off the court, one of the fans gave me a hug and said that I won them $50,000 I think it was $50,000 for winning the U.S. Open. They bet on me, obviously, and I was dying laughing afterwards.
Funny. It is funny. All right. Now it's some word association. So first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word. Got it?
Yeah.
Canada,
Maple syrup.
Montreal,
Poutine.
next
Thinking
word is
about
poutine.
Thinking about food. Montreal.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Right?
Goat, greatest of all time.
LeBron James.
Ice bat,
Terrible.
drop shot,
Exciting.
And finally, vacations.
The best time ever.
And last thing for Tennis Canada, would you be okay with doing just a little thank you message to the volunteers that works for the tournament whenever you're ready?
Should I do it in French?
I mean, if you want to do it in French and you're okay with it, sure.
I'll do both.
Yeah,
Merci. Wait, I just want to practice the French one. Merci
sure.
beaucoup. Oh, how do I say thank you for everything you are doing for this tournament? Without you guys, it would not be as great as it is. But in like a shorter way.
Yeah, it would go this way. Merci à tous les bénévoles pour votre travail durant le tournoi. I think it would make okay.
Okay.
Merci à tous les bénévoles pour
Merci.
votre travail.
Wait, I'm gonna do the first one. Merci pour tous des bénévoles. Yeah?
Merci à tous les
Ah.
bénévoles.
Merci à tous la bénévole. Ou des bénévoles.
Les bénévoles.
Les bénévoles. Merci à tous les bénévoles. Yeah?
That's great.
Okay, and then
I
the
mean,
other part?
that was perfect.
Merci à tous les bénévoles. And then the other one?
Pour votre travail durant le tournoi.
Pour votre travail. And then the other part?
Durant le tournoi.
Durant.
Yes, like
Durant le tournoi.
do you want to try it again one sentence?
Merci à tous les bénévoles pour votre travail.
Durant le tournoi. It's like during the tournament.
Durant le tournoi. Good. Okay. Merci à tous les bénévoles pour votre travail durant le tournoi.
Amazing.
Yay!
That was perfect. You want to do it in English too?
Yeah. Thank you to all the volunteers for doing what you guys are doing, because this tournament wouldn't be as good as it is without you guys.
All right. Do you still have time for like two, three questions for my podcast?
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay. Thank you so much. I just want to have your best memories in Montreal specifically. Of course, the tournament. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're winning the trophy is your best memories. But in Montreal specifically, what's your best memory?
Well, I've been training here since I was 10, going back and forth from Toronto to Montreal. I have way too many great memories. A lot of my friends live here, so whenever I'm in town, I always get to see them. That's always a great time. And just seeing all my former coaches as well when I come here to train is always amazing. We kind of all get together on the court, and one of them will give me a tip, another one will give me a tip, and just being around them means so much.
It's probably a question that came a lot, but what has changed the most since your junior days?
Definitely the attention that I get, all the media requests, all the hype on social media, not only positive but also negative. And just, walking on the street, people will recognize me from even in Europe, in the States, it's pretty cool. But, there's always good and bad in everything. And at first, it was very overwhelming when all of it kind of just crashed down on me. But I think I'm dealing with it in the best way that I can.
That was a follow-up question. How do you cope with this? It's like a recurring theme this year in sports in general. How do you deal with all that exposure and I'd say sports pressure, but mostly exposure?
Yeah, it's not always easy, but it's part of the sport, and you can't really go around that. So you have to learn how to deal with it. And for me, sometimes like I won't go on social media as much. I won't look at my comments because a lot of it is negative, not only positive. But then there are times where, you know, I want to interact with my fans, which is always great for them and for me too, because I want to show them my appreciation. But I know there's a lot of people talking about mental health and all of that, and it's great because we're kind of putting the word out there because I don't think it's talked about enough. And, you know, if more people can collectively come together and talk about these things, I think a lot can change.
Bianca, merci beaucoup. So happy to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you as well. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.